Здравствуйте, меня зовут Ромео Black Flame, ваш африканский друг. И сегодня я хочу рассказать вам, как я выучил русский язык. Но я уже знаю, что я плохо говорю на русском, потому что сейчас мне лень, я уже получил высшее образование, у меня есть русский диплом, и все, больше не надо выучить русский язык, потому что все, что я делаю, это на английском. Поэтому я немножко начинал забывать какие-то падежи, и я плохо говорю, я знаю. Но я стараюсь говорить на русском, поэтому я думаю, что вы можете вообще держать и послушать меня на английском, потому что русский язык это очень трудный вообще. Вы не знаете, потому что вы русские вообще. Русский язык это очень сложный язык. У нас есть китайский язык и потом русский язык. Поэтому, если я говорю на русском, вам надо вообще upload для меня вообще. Надо хлопать для черный африканский темнокожий человек, потому что это очень трудно. Но я немножко выучил, и я могу говорить с вами, и вы можете понимать меня и так далее. Но это немножко как я выучил русский язык на английском. Да, если вы не понимаете английскому, это плохо. Вам надо выучить английский язык. Кстати, человек должен говорить на двух языках, человек должен знать два языка, еще два языка. Если у тебя родной язык, русский язык, это значит, тебе надо еще выучить другой язык. Это так должно быть, так должен быть. Вот. Now, yeah, so basically this is how I got to learn Russian language. So first of all, I'm just going to give you a little bit of my background and where I come from. So basically I was born in Zambia in 1991, so I am pretty much 24 years old right now. Yeah, I just turned 24 years like I don't know, last month. Yeah, on the 3rd of September was my birthday, so I'm finally 24 years. I've always wanted to be 24 years. So yeah, I was born in Zambia in a small little town called Kitwe, but after that my family always used to travel around. Like I've stayed in like a lot of countries. I've stayed in Canada, in England, and pretty much we like traveling. And finally we decided, well, my parents decided that they wanted me to come to Russia and study here. So I was like, hey, if you want me to go to Russia, it's okay, since I never backed down at any challenge. And my parents were like, if you can survive in Russia as a black guy, you can do pretty much everything. So this whole time that I have been here in Russia, I mean, like going to a Russian university and staying here, it's it's a challenge that I took, because my parents are very, they are bullies. They want me to do certain things that they think I can never manage to do. So I was like, yo, I can do that. So this is how I ended up coming to Russia. And I did 5 years. I learned here. First of all, I went to Voronezh State University. That's where I did my preparatory faculty. Then after 6 months, for like only 6 months, I only studied Russian language for only 6 months. Can you imagine? And by the way, it's not like I was only studying Russian language like the only subject. No, we had like a whole lot of subjects. We had Russian history, we had geography, we had mathematics. It was crazy. It was like so crazy. But anyway, at the end of it all, I managed to like pass. And I went to one of the universities here in Moscow. So this is how I got to come here. So that was after I did the 6 months in Voronezh. So after that, I had to go to the university like every freaking day, and it was like a big pain in the butt, because like having lectures in a foreign language, it was super crazy, but I finally adapted, because how it is with black people, right? Black people are black people are the only people from any race that can really adapt to any situation they get into. you know, if you are black, you know what I'm talking about. So black people are very you know, fast to adapt to you know, a different hostile situation and all that stuff. So you know, I had to survive, and I finally graduated like this year in June. Yeah, it was like the happiest you know, moments of my life, because I couldn't just believe it. Because I remember when I was like in the first year and I was like attending the, you know, the lessons, I couldn't understand anything, and the teachers were asking me questions and I was like, man, I don't even know nothing. But finally everything was done with, and I finally graduated. That was like the happiest day of my life. Yeah, then I decided to like stay over here because apparently I am married to a Russian girl, and yeah, so like at the moment I'm just hanging around here, just working. Yeah, I do different other stuff like you know, online work, plus I also have some part-time jobs over here. So yeah, this is how I basically you know, got to stay over here. And yeah, so how did I study Russian? Well, I'm not the best black guy who speaks Russian. Like, my Russian language sucks. It really sucks. Like, I know you guys, you know, I know a lot of black Americans out there who sometimes watch my channel. They're like, oh my god, you speak good Russian. I'm like, I speak the worst Russian. You know, like, my Russian language really sucks, but you know, I'm very confident. I have you know, a lot of enthusiasm, and so people think I know what I'm talking about when I actually have no freaking idea. So yeah, I don't know, like, along the way, if you go to a different country, you have no other option but to survive and to adapt. So I obviously picked up the Russian language along the way. So yeah, and I think I'm not really a language guy. Like you know, like back in Zambia we have 72 different languages. Yeah, why am I putting on 73? We have 72 different languages, and apparently I can only speak English plus Bemba. You know, Bemba is one of the languages from Zambia, so that's the only language that I can speak. Like, if you talk about the Zambian dialect, the Zambian languages, so I only speak English and Bemba. But in Zambia we have 72 other languages, and the average Zambian speaks about, I don't know, maybe 3 other languages, 3 other Zambian languages. But for me it was like very, very hard to, you know, to learn how to speak those other Zambians. So I was thinking, like, if I don't really know how to speak Zambian languages, how am I going to, you know, study Russian language, since it's like the second hardest, sorry, excuse me, it's like the second hardest language out there. So I was like, hey, I don't know, maybe I'm just going to do it. But you know, just like I was telling you guys, there are situations where you just really have to survive. If you have to survive and you have no other option but to learn another language, then you are going to learn you know, that other language. So my big advice to you guys, like, if you want to, like, you know, study Russian language, you have to come over here. You have to come to Russia. You have to come to whichever city that you're going to choose, and just try to get that experience. Just try to get that first-hand experience and just see how it's going to go. Because if you stay in another country and you're trying to learn another language, it's going to be like way, like, you know, it's going to be way harder than it actually is. So first of all, bring your BUTT over here, then try to study you know, Russian language, because it's going to be a whole lot of you know, it's going to be a whole lot easier for you. So that's pretty much my story. That's how I studied Russian language. I know I suck. My Russian language is very bad, but hey, I can survive, so that's the most important thing. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. And I know you guys who only speak Russian were like, oh, вообще, офигеть, вообще, я ничего не понял. Хорошо, relax. I also don't really understand all the things that you guys talk about, but I'm like, hey, you know, I'm just chilling, I'm just listening to you guys, and you know, just skimming and observing. So you guys also have to do the same. If you don't really understand anything that I was talking about, and maybe I might have a weird accent and all that stuff, but it doesn't really matter, because I don't know, you know, I'm black, I'm African, you know, I'm supposed to be speaking my language. So next time I'm probably going to do an African language tutorial so that you guys can get to, you know, have a grip of how our languages sound like, because you guys have got crazy ideas. Anyway, I'm rambling and I just have to go. So anyway, if you guys have any more questions for me, I'll be back again with another brand new video. You know how we do. It's been about, I don't know, 10 minutes. Jesus, I have to go. Anyway, bye. I talk too much. I know.